Hey everybody, C Key here, and I am coming to you guys with another video. In this video, I have been promising my Snapchat fam, all right? It is all about my highlighter collection. Bling, bling, bling. Now watch me strobe and watch me bling, bling. That's my new song. Don't be copying my song without giving me my credits. No, I'm just kidding. This is most of my highlighter collection. I think that I have everything in here. I'm not making any promises. And then I also have like the strobing kit from ColourPop that I did a video on. I don't know how many highlighters are in here. I don't know how long this video is gonna be, but I promise I will try to make it as short as I can, okay? So this is a product, oh! Come on in, I almost forgot. Now I am doing this in no particular order. There are drugstore, there are high-end, there's in between. So the first product is from Black Up, and this is their Sublime Powder, and it is in 02. I do have a first impression video that I did on this, and this is what it looks like up close. Like you can hardly see it because it has that gold lining on it, but this stuff is amazing. It gives me like a really, really natural, nice little subtle highlight. You see that? It's really gorgeous. It's one of those like glow from within highlights. This next product is from Hard Candy. I purchased this from Walmart. It is in the color Heat Wave. I will put that right there. That's another pretty subtle highlight when you don't want a whole lot. And you know what? Since I'm going through all my highlighters, I may give some of this stuff away too, because I have so many. And the thing about highlighters is, like in your whole lifetime, you will probably not use one whole compact. Seriously, because it dibba dabba do ya. The next color that I have is from Hard Candy also, and it is in the color Tiki. That one is much brighter. Now this one right here is an oldie but goodie, and this one is going nowhere because I use this when I do weddings. You know, when brides have their shoulders out and their décolleté, I believe is what it's called, when they have all that area out, I love to highlight them with this. And this is the MAC Iridescent Loose Powder, and it is amazing, and you will never in your lifetime run out unless you do clients all the time, seriously, because I have so much left and I've used it on so many people. But I'm just gonna swatch a little bit out of the lid, and look at that. Do you see how gorgeous that is? I mean, it doesn't have you shimmering all over, but it gives you that real pretty glistening type glow.
Glisten all over your body.
But that's what I use on all my clients, my brides. So the next highlighter that I have is from Gleam, and this is in deep gold, and this is their Radiant Dust. I got this from the Makeup Show LA, I believe. And it's kind of like the MAC one. I don't even know if you can see that. It's kind of like the MAC one in the sense that it's like a dust or a loose powder. Actually, they're very, very similar, to be honest with you. But I think that MAC is cheaper and you get a lot more. But that is Gleam on the top. And I can see right now that I'm gonna have to do like 4 hands worth of swatches. I got this NARS kit. This was like in limited edition. It came with Orgasm Blush, Albatross, and Laguna Bronzer. And so I totally got it for the most part for the Albatross, but I felt like, hey, I can get all 3 of them for $50 or $55 or something like that. It's crazy that I remember that. But I just wanna show you Albatross. So let's put it down here. So that is Albatross. Albatross is a really, really gold highlight. It's almost like yellow gold. So see? Now, when you use this on really deep skin tones, be careful to use, you know, whatever you use, make sure you blend it out, because it can tend to look ashy if you go like on really, really deep skin, because I have used it on deep skin before. Even on myself, I like to make sure that I blend it out really, really good because it's like a yellow tone gold. The next highlighter is from MAC, and this is in Superb, and this is their Extra Dimension Skin Finish. And I'm gonna put it down here. And this is another pretty one. Like, look how gorgeous that is. All of these highlighters are gorgeous. But that's like a pearl type finish. This next one is Double Definition. It is an Extra Dimension. Extra Dimension Skin Finish. Now the Extra Dimension Skin Finishes are limited edition, but I've been hearing that MAC is gonna come out with some more, and I think one of them is gonna be Whisper of Gilt, and Whisper of Gilt I'm wearing today. So anyway, this is Double Definition. This one is Whisper of Gilt. This is the one that is like, just everyone wants it. It's so universal. Everybody wants it. That's what I'm rocking today as a highlight. I took it all the way in, and I have a little bit on my nose, and I'm wearing that Becca foundation, and I'm loving the way it looks on camera. I like it. Okay, back to this color. This is Whisper of Gilt. Now, the brighter the highlighter is, it's hard for it to come off on camera. I hope you guys can see that, but let's swatch it. This is my favorite. I'm gonna tell you what, whenever I go to events, I always reach for Whisper of Gilt. Whenever I wanna look really flawless with my highlight, I always go for Whisper of Gilt, like all the time. 9 times out of 10, if you see me at an event and I have on a highlight, it's Whisper of Gilt, or I'll tell you what the other one will probably be. But there you go, Whisper of Gilt. I have another Extra Dimension skin finish, and you guys may be able to find these on eBay if you're into paying like a ridiculous amount of money to get it. But just in case it's in your stash somewhere, I want to remind you, okay? I'm just sharing, because what? Sharing is caring. So this one is called Shape the Future. And I'm going to swirl them together because it is like a two-tone type situation. And there that one is. Now this is more of like your pink highlight. Okay? And then I think I'll do one by itself. The light one. So you see? That's the light one by itself. Since we're talking about pink highlights, let's talk about this Stereo Rose. This is a mineralized skin finish, but as you know, there are a lot of mineralized skin finishes that we use as highlighters. So this is Stereo Rose, and that is like a pink tone highlighter too. So sometimes when I wear like a pink blush, I will opt for a pink highlighter to just, I don't know, to just make it mesh really well. Okay, so I think I better wipe this off and then come back with some more. Okay, so the next highlighter I have, which is actually a highlight and a contour kit, it is from Sleek, and this is in their medium. This is what it looks like. That's the contour shade, that's the highlight. And I don't know why I stopped giving this love. I've had this for a while too, but this is the highlight from the medium kit. Very, very pretty. Very, very pretty. Like, ugh, you guys know that I love the bomb because they are the bomb. This is Cindy Luminizer, and that is what she looks like. And this is somewhat of a pink type highlight as well. But it looks good on my skin tone too. I just have to work with it a little bit more. But there is Cindy Luminizer. The next one is Mary Luminizer, and the Balm has the best packaging ever. Like the Balm and Too Faced, they like should win an award for best packaging. But that is Mary Luminizer, and this is more of a, this is like a pearl type highlight as well. So I use this with a light hand when I use it, but that is Mary. But she's pretty though. The ice cream truck is here, okay? Don't pay it any mind, okay? We're gonna keep going. But this one is the one that if you do not see me rocking Whisper of Gilt, then you're gonna see me rocking this. And this is my homegirl Betty. This is my homegirl because like this is my ride or die right here. We roll. But this is what she looks like. And she is more of like a bronze type highlight. So I'm gonna show you what I mean. Hopefully nobody stops the ice cream man and they keep going. But you see why I love that one? That's my favorite next to Whisper of Gilt. That's when I want to have more of like a sunlit type of highlight. Gorgeous. I should have showed you guys this next to Whisper of Gilt because if you are not able to find Whisper of Gilt, and I don't know when that other collection is supposed to come out, but this is really a dupe for Whisper of Gilt, and I think I've done swatches on my channel before. But this is by Gerard Cosmetics, and it is their BB Plus Illumination Facial Cream. Now this is a liquid illuminating cream, okay? But you can use it as a highlighter. And to me, it reminds me of Whisper of Gilt. It's like a dupe of it, but in liquid form. And honestly, I really do love it, but I just feel like I have to work a little more with liquid form, so I don't really like to do that. Let's put it right here. But you see, and I just put like a very little. You see that? I only put a little bit, so you can imagine when you go hard on that. So that is the BB Illuminator. And a lot of people use that and they put it inside of their foundation when they want to have that illuminating look. This next one is a drugstore product, but I'm gonna be honest with you, although it's drugstore, it is very expensive for drugstore. This baby right here was probably like $14. But let me come a little closer. But the thing about it is by Physicians Formula, and it is their warm nude palette. But the thing about it, which I guess, you know, justifies paying $14 for it, is you can use all 12 of these colors. Let me come closer. You can use all 12 of these colors as an eyeshadow, okay? So I'm not gonna swatch all 12 of those. I'm just gonna show you the ones that I use, all right? So I typically use this whole strip at the bottom right there. And I make that into my highlight color. And there it is right there, if you want a bronze look. And the other thing I like about this too, and I can't say that I've used it in this way, but you can use it in this way. You can get that bronze highlight. You can go for a more pink tone highlight that I was just telling you guys about. And you can go for a really light, like white gold highlight. And then you can go for a yellow gold highlight. So you get a bunch of different highlighters in one palette. So that's like hashtag winning. That's one of those like hashtag scores, okay? So the next thing I have here is City Colors Highlight and Bronzer Powder. This is also called their Timeless Beauty Palette. And each of them do not have names, so we're just gonna go from lightest to darkest. So there is the lightest color. Let me come up. There's the lightest color, which is pretty. But this is another color. Ooh, that's like a rose gold type color. That's gorgeous. And then this is the deepest color. And that's what that looks like. Because I also told you guys that you can use blushes as highlights, I'm gonna talk to you guys about two of my favorite ones that I like as a highlight. Now this color, do not judge me on my blush palette, okay? But this color is Margin by MAC, right there. And I am gonna swatch it. Now this is one of those like pink type highlighters, let's see, that I was telling you about, but it's very, very soft. So a lot of times when I use Sweet as Cocoa blush, I'll use Margin as a highlight. So there it is down there, very, very subtle. So actually, oh my gosh, there's two more actually. Like I totally told a story. So this other one is Trace Gold by MAC. And that is super pretty. I mean, it's gold just like it says it's gold. This next color right here is Romance by Makeup Geek. And that is a blush, but I've totally, matter of fact, I think I did a tutorial using that as a highlight. And so here it is down here. Like it's gorgeous. Like, do you see that? Like it's on my elbow a little bit, so let's try to go up some. But you see that? Look how gorgeous that is. Okay, so that right there is round 2. So I'm gonna wipe this off and then we have one more to go and then we'll be done. The next highlighters I have are from Artist Couture. The first one is called Gold Digger. Ooh, it is really like a, I don't even know, I don't even think I've used this yet, but it's called Gold Digger. Oh wow, it's not even really like a highlighter, it's more like a glitter bomb. But that's more like a, I don't know what that is. It's really not like glitter, but I don't know if it's like a finely milled type highlighter, but it's really pretty and it's called Gold Digger. I got these from IMATS New York when I went to New York. But this one is in the color
Yes, yes, hunty, yes.
That's the name of it, seriously, and that's pretty. And I did get a collection. I think they were selling the collection. It was like 6 of them for 60 bucks or 55 bucks or something like that. And I went ahead and purchased it, but I did give one to Mini-Me, so it's not in here, okay? So this next one is called Mermaid Fantasy. And this is more like an iridescent. I guess you would probably use this more so as an eyeshadow because it's kind of green, you see? I think that's just like a bonus because I'm not highlighting with green. But there you go. It's like an iridescent type color. Okay? Unless you're doing like something editorial, you know what I mean? The next color is Conceited. Oh, but that's so gorgeous though. Y'all see that? That is really gorgeous. The next color is Lickable. Now that's pretty. I think this is the one that I used before actually. Can y'all even see that? Because it's so shimmery. It's like right here. Okay, so I'm gonna show you the highlighters that came in the ColourPop strobing kit, which I already have a video on. These are not the last ones. I probably have like 3 more to go, okay? But this color is in Parasol, and this is when you want to really be blinging. I'm gonna put it right there. That's Parasol. So pretty. And this one is in the color Avalon, right there. And they are very creamy. But then they just, I don't know. They're like a cream to powder type finish, sort of. Like their eyeshadows. But there is Avalon. Then I also wanted to show you guys this eyeshadow. This is from JCat and it is called Triple Crown Baked Shadow. So even though it is baked shadows, you can totally use this as a highlighter. And I am speaking in particular about the one in the middle because I have swatched it before. I haven't worn it, but maybe I'll do a video on something like that if you guys want, like multi-purpose products that you can like double up, like use as an eyeshadow or highlighter. Let me know what y'all think about that. But this is what that looks like. You can totally use it as a highlight. Like, look at that. And then this is really, really affordable too. And then you get 3 of them. So let's look at this real gold at the bottom. Let's try that color. I mean, you would have to mix that with something, but look at that. You totally could do that. But this is another product that I've used as a highlighter. This was before I found out about that loose powder to use for weddings. I used to use this cream on my brides. And this is called Body Bronzer by Milani. And I don't even know if they still sell it, you guys, but I still wanted to show you guys. But you see that? It's kind of like a bronzer, but it gives you like a really pretty look. I don't even know if it's coming off on there, but it's right there. And it dries down, so it's like not too shimmery. And if you're fair skin, like you will probably love this like when you're tanning and stuff like that. Guess what, you guys? I got it. And there it is. And I think I did give it to her. And this is a bronzer and it is in the color Dawn. Cause yeah, her other one cracked. So that's what it looks like, but the palm tree was like all gold, okay? So I'm gonna swatch that for you guys somewhere. Let's put it down here. But you see that? That's what Asia wears all the time. This is her favorite highlight. That's why I gave it to her. Now that is not even the palm tree part. The palm tree part was like really gold. So, ooh, let me see if I can get that. So see, it's even more gold, but that top layer comes off, but then this is what you're left with, and it is the bomb, and that's her favorite. That's why I gave it to her. But there you go. There is the third arm of the highlights. Woo! So that is it for all of the highlighters that I could remember and all of the highlighters that I could find, okay? So if you guys like videos like this, don't forget to thumbs up. And you guys have an awesome, blessed day. Oh, and you can share this video if you like, because I don't mind at all. I already said have an awesome, blessed day. So I will see you sooner than you think. Bye. Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is in Persimmon. Now this is a liquid lipstick that dries matte. Dang, all 3 of those look the same, don't they?